Hello, today I'm going to teach you a made-up language. Isn't that cool? Those eye thingies. So basically, this made-up language, this is what the accent would sound like. This is, well, the math for it. Magic, connection, well, these are the closest words for it anyways, in English. This one has a special property, which is when you do something like, nope. Yeah, then you do the exact middle. But it's more precise than that. It's that, essentially. And, well, the rest of these are vowels, technically. All of them are not in between at all, because you do that for an in between vowel. Hell, you can do S and that, which is actually how most people whistle, believe it or not. Also, this is the carrion. Well, numerology. 1, 2, 3, and then 0. Or 10, depending on how many of these you have. This is, well, how you would orientate in case this is like lost in a civilization or something. Because 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And for simplicity's sake, I just drew 1 and 2. Because this is probably not going to be a lost civilization. However, there's one where it's definitely. Don't ask how I know. Also, this is medic. Isn't that cool? Basically means my childhood. Oh, and this is, meaning. Because you can mean it 1 to 2, or you can mean it any to any, or you can mean it 1 to any to 2, or 1 to any, etc. And this is a space. But how to do the mathematical formula? Well, basically, magic do. Magic do. Magic do outside would be something other than magic do center. However, magic do interaction is, well, the thing you would probably mean, which is do magic. However, magic do thing doesn't work. Because it's the closest approximation. We actually have a word for that. It's great. And this is fun. You know why? Because most things mean that. And how? Why? This, that, center, outside. All self-relative too, which is just because, like, sometimes you can use it not as the way it works, though. Because you can just use it as, like, a backward symbol, too. As in, error. Does that make sense? Because that is all the special functionality of carrion. Oh, and except these. Fun fact, the Nords, the ancient Nords, used this, and stop that. And, well, how and why to mean their entire language. They were missing a lot of pieces, believe it or not. And there's the same mathematical formula, except, you can also mean all these. Because it's built in such a way where all the in-between vowels are in between, well, at least in this picture, and all the outside vowels are the vowels that you would use on the outside in English most of the time. Because it's comfortable for the tongue, that's why. Outside, center. That, why, this, thing, do, how. This is just the closest approximation. Because it's perfect. And this one fun fact is it's like the opposite of re. Er, 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 And fun fact, the Carians have a saying, don't be a demiurge. You know why? Because demiurge is that person who's making you not have, well, capability of your tongue. Because next time you, well, have a lisp, try and force it not to be a lisp by paying attention to your tongue when it's not a lisp. Thank you. Come again.